Hello again, comic fans, and welcome to Massive Nerd and Comic Book Informer's Comic of the Week for April 20th, 2011. This week's Comic of the Week is Wolverine number 8, Part 3 of Wolverine vs. the X-Men by Jason Aaron and Daniel Acuña. And no, I don't know where Cyclops' arms are. Previously, Wolverine's soul was separated from his body and sent to Hell. Meanwhile, a host of demons was inhabiting his body, killing those close to him. Now, Logan is back in his body, but not in control of it yet. While Wolverine is waging war against the demons inside his head, his body is up against the X-Men. Cyclops has given the order to put Wolverine down, and Storm has showed up to immobilize him long enough for Emma Frost, Kitty, Jubilee, Rogue, and his girlfriend Melita to go inside his head to provide backup. At the end of the last issue, we also saw a familiar blue figure roaming the halls of Logan's mind and stopping in front of a door with the Phoenix symbol on it. Inside Wolverine's mind, the battle causes the group to split up, and there's a brief scene where the girls end up looking behind doors they probably shouldn't. It's a fun scene that gives some much-needed relief to an otherwise serious issue, and it also leads to some possible future plot developments, which is a nice touch. Later, when Nightcrawler and Phoenix come to the rescue, it's assumed they're constructs within Logan's mind. Or at least one of them is. Maybe. Meanwhile, outside, Cyclops himself takes the field. He's given the girls all the time he can, but has to take the opportunity to put Wolverine down while he has it. This version of Scott Summers is in full-on badass mode. I loved the scene 2 issues ago, with him pulling a Batman and developing plans for scenarios just like this. This is how I like my Cyclops. Compassionate to a point, but all business when he needs to be. Of course, everything works out in the end. I love the way Kurt and Jean, 2 people lost to Logan, gave him the will to survive, whether they were real or not. The ending, with a return to Logan's fractured mind and the various personas dwelling within, is a great setup for what's to come. Now, the one bad thing about this issue is the art. I know Acuña has been pulling a lot of work from Marvel lately, drawing whatever needs to be done, from Captain America to New Avengers, but I just don't like it. This is definitely better than his work on those other titles, but it just doesn't look good overall. I really can't point to any one thing that made me decide on this issue for the Comic of the Week. Just looking back at what else I read, it's the one I enjoyed the most. Wolverine's latest relaunch has been getting better, bit by bit, with each issue. Wolverine is perhaps Marvel's most complex character, and this action-packed look into his mind was just a whole lot of fun. That's all for this week's Comic of the Week. For more, check out MassiveNerd.net or ComicBookInformer.com, and I'll be back next week.